Virginia Democrats are rejecting a bill that would teach students about the dangers of communism and recognize its victims. They're claiming the curriculum would be racist against Asian Americans. Xi Van Fleet is a mom from Virginia who survived Mao's revolution. She's now a fellow at 1776 Action, and she joins me now. She is teaching about the dangers of communism, either offensive or racist to you and other Asian Americans.
Good morning, Todd. No. When I read the news, I was in disbelief and I was angry. How could this Democrat legislators and the union, teachers union, come to this kind of absurd and disturbing conclusion? The only thing I can think about is they are profoundly ignorant of real history and the history of communism, and they themselves are communists. And I believe it's both. Communism is not Asian. It is an import from Europe. From its conception, communism has claimed more than 100 million lives, and most of them are Asians. In China alone, Mao killed up to 80 million Chinese, and that does not include more than 400 million of babies through forced abortion and because of their one-child policy. Communism brought so much suffering to people in all Asian countries. And you think we love communism? It's absolutely not only absurd, it is evil. It is so important that we teach communism to our children and to American public in general, because communism is here in America. The reason that so many people do not recognize wokeness as Marxism, as communism, is because they do not know what real communism is. And I think we have to teach American people in general the danger of communism and the threat that poses to America.
You said it perfectly right there. Let's deal in Joe Mobley. He's also a Virginia parent, father of 4, also a veteran. Thank you for your service, Joe. Joe, she alluded to it. Why are Democrats in your state so worried about children being educated about the dangers of communism?
Seems that they're just fearful of students to know actual history while they're actively trying to repeat the mistakes of the past. They're actively trying to infuse the public education system with Marxism, and they don't want them to know about how it's failed gloriously in the past. They're saying that it's racist, they're saying that it's anti-Asian, which is literally absurd because communism has led to the death of over 100 million Asians, but they don't want that fact of history actually taught in schools.
Do you know one Asian American in your experience that's complained about this kind of curriculum being taught to students?
Yes, a lot. And where I live, there are a lot of Chinese parents, and a lot of them are younger, but they know the stories from their parents and grandparents of the suffering that they went through during the Cultural Revolution. They know communism is a threat to America.
Okay, so to be clear, they are not opposed to their students, their children learning about it. They want their students, their children to learn about it so that we don't make the same mistakes and repeat the mistakes of our past, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Want to move on to the second topic, because if you thought that was insane, listen to this. A member of the Fairfax County School Board calling the Battle of Iwo Jima, quote, unfortunate and evil during a school board meeting. Take a listen.
Just a few days ago was Japanese Day of Remembrance, something for us to certainly reflect on. The days when, Iwo Jima unfortunately happened and set a record for really what, I hate to say, human evil is capable of.
Joe, going to you as the veteran, Iwo Jima is a critical part of our victory in the Pacific, gave us the most iconic photo of World War II. How can a Board of Education member call it unfortunate and evil? A Board of Education member whose #1 goal is to educate our children. Joe.
I think it's really funny and ironic. This is the quiet part out loud, and Mr. Brar is literally saying, it's unfortunate that the good guys won. It's unfortunate when we stopped communism and when we stopped Marxism's march across the world, that was bad. And I think that's the result of unfortunately being brought up in a school system that is just ripe with CRT, that's ripe with Marxist ideology. I know we're not supposed to say these things out loud, but that line of reasoning is exactly where you get to a place where you believe something like this statement. You believe that our military's victory in World War II is actually bad.
You guys got some wild stuff coming out of Virginia. Thanks to Xi and Joe for being there to sort of be a stop against that insanity. We appreciate it.